Hello, wonderful students at home. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying your holiday. Please don't forget the preventive measures of staying safe. My name is Ms. Catherine Iboleme. I'll be taking the subject mathematics. In our previous video, we discussed statistics. We were able to define statistics. We also discussed the types of statistics. I went further to discuss the frequency table and also constructed examples. We gave examples on how to construct a frequency table. Today, in our weekend video, we will be discussing graphical presentation of data. How you can present data using graphical method. And we have different graphical methods of representing data. So we'll be discussing this graphical method in detail. So let's look at our lesson objectives for today. At the end of today's class, the students should be able to represent data using pictogram. Represent data using pictogram. And two, also draw and interpret bar chart to represent statistical data. Three, draw and interpret pie charts to represent statistical data. I take that again. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to present statistical data as pictogram. Two, draw and interpret bar chart to represent statistical data. And three, draw and interpret pie charts to represent statistical data. Graphical presentation of data is a way of representing data using pictogram. Pictogram is using picture, using bar chart or tabular bar, and also using pie chart. It is a way of displaying, visualizing, displaying, analyzing, clarifying, and interpret numerical data, functions, and other qualitative structure in a graphical way or graphical ways. So I think that again. Graphical representation refers to the use of charts and graphs to visualize, display, analyze, clarify, and interpret numerical data, functions, and other qualitative structure. This is a way of visualizing, clarifying, and interpreting data in a graphical way. We have number one graphical method, which is the pictogram. A pictogram is a chart that uses picture to represent data. This is a chart that uses picture to represent the data or represent the required frequency of a given information. So instead of you writing the frequency, we use the pictogram, using pictures to represent the frequency. We're also using pictures to represent the data or the given data or given information in the question. A pictogram is a chart that uses pictures to represent data. And pictogram are set out in some ways as bar chart, but instead of bars, they use columns of pictures to show the numbers involved. I say that again. A pictogram is a chart that uses picture to represent the data. And instead of using bar, you use different columns of picture to represent the given information. Example, a history test was graded from A to D. A history test was graded from A to D, and the result of 10 students are given below. 10 students have this score: B, A, C, C, B, C, D, B, A, B. And we have questions below. List the grades in rank order. List the grades in rank order. You should arrange these grades from the highest score to the least, which is in rank. The first one comes A and followed by B, C, and D. We should list the grade in rank order. Two, which grade did most students get? Which grade did most students get? Looking at the grades, you find that most students got B grade. 1, 2, 3, 4, because B is occurring 4 times, or B is appearing 4 times. Number 3 question: how many students got above grade C? How many students got above grade C? This is our C. And before C, we have grade B and A. And grade B is occurring or appears 3 times, and grade A is appearing 2 times. And when you sum the grade A, which is 2, plus grade B, which is 4, we have 6. How many students got above grade C? So we have 6 students that got above grade C. And the next question said, make a frequency table of the result. We should make a frequency table of this given result. And the next one is draw a pictogram to show the result of the test. We'll be discussing this with a given solution. Solution. This is the grade in rank order, meaning you should arrange from the highest to the lowest, and A is the highest grade, followed by B, C, and D. And A appears twice, B is appearing 4 times, C is appearing 3 times, and D once. The next question follows. Which grade did most students get? Which grade did most students get? Most students got grade B because grade B is appearing is more than other grades in the given grade. So grade B is appearing more or occurring more. We have grade B to be 4, appearing 4 times, and grade A is appearing 2 times, grade C is appearing 3 times, and grade D is appearing only 1. So the most students got grade B. How many students got above grade C? Like I said earlier, before C, we have B and A is appearing 2 times, and B is appearing 4 times. I want to sum it up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 students got above C. 6 students got above grade C. Make a frequency table of the result. We have our grades from A, B, C to D. We have the tally and the frequency. A is appearing twice, so we have the frequency to be 2. And the tally, you put 2 stroke, which is to represent 2. And B is appearing 4 times. So we put 4 stroke, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the frequency is 4. C is occurring 3 times. This is 3, and we put 3 stroke to represent 3. And D is occurring 1, so you put 1 stroke. And when we sum it up, we have 10. So these are frequency table of the given information or given results. The next question says, draw a pictogram to show the result of the test. Like I said earlier on, pictogram is just a way of using pictures to represent an information or a given data. A occurs 2 times, and this is we use the picture of smiling faces to represent grade A. Grade A appears twice, so these 2 smiling faces represent grade A. Grade B is appearing 4 times, so these smiling faces 1, 2, 3, 4 represent grade B. Grade C appears 3 times, 1, 2, 3. So we use 3 smiling faces to present grade C. And grade D appears only 1. And this smiling face presents grade D. So this is an example of a pictogram. You can as well do your own from your test. You see, you can use different pictures to represent a given data, or different pictures to present a given grade. Instead of using this picture, you can use pictures of woman or pictures of a cow to represent the given grade. Because a pictogram is supposed to use pictures to represent a given data or to represent a given information. Bar chart. Number 2, graphical representation or graphical method of presenting data. So we'll be discussing the bar chart. A bar chart can be defined as a chart or graph that presents categorically data with rectangular bars with height or length proportional to the value that they represent. A bar chart can be defined as a chart that presents categorically data with rectangular bars with height or length proportional to the value that they represent. Using a rectangular bar to represent a data given because the data is proportional to the value that they represent. And the bar chart can be plotted vertically or horizontally. So let's look at an example of a bar chart. Example, 25 pupils went to a supermarket to buy apples. 25 pupils went to a supermarket to buy apples. And the number of apples bought by follows. As follows. We have three. Number of three. We have three. We have 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 4, 3. 1, 2, 4, 3. 5, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. The question goes, prepare a frequency table of this data. Prepare a frequency table of this data. 25 people went to a supermarket to buy apples, and the number of apples bought by each people was recorded as follows. We have 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4. And we asked to prepare a frequency table of the given data. This is our frequency table. This is the number of apples bought by the students. We have from 1 to 5. And this is our tally. And this is the frequency. The frequency is the number of times one appears. But in this case, the frequency will be presented as the number of people that bought 1 apple, the number of people that bought 1 apple, the number of people that bought 2 apples, the number of people that bought 3 apples, the number of people that bought 4 apples, the number of people that bought 5 apples. So let's look at the number of people that bought 1 apple. The number of people that bought only 1 apple. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So we have 3 people that bought 1 apple. So our frequency is 3. So we'll go to number 2. Number of people that bought only 2 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 people that bought 2 apples. And like I said earlier on, when we get to it, we put the stroke 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one will be crossing the 4. The 4 strokes. The fifth stroke will be crossing the 4 strokes as tally. So we have 5 people bought 2 apples. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 people bought 3 apples. 8 people bought 3 apples. So this is the 8. So look at frequency. This is the number of apples, 3, and this is our tally. The fifth one first significant 5, and the second one is 6, 7, and 8. Want to count how many people got 4. How many people got 4 apples? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 people. 6 people got 4 apples. So this is our fifth one plus 6. We go to 5. We want to know how many people got 5 apples. 1, 2, 3. So we have a number of 3 people that got 5 apples. So when you sum it up, 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 6, 22. 22 plus 3 will give us 25 as total. So this is the frequency of the given data. This is the frequency of this information. The frequency of this information, this is the frequency of the given data. So we'll move to the next question. Draw a bar chart for this data. We should draw a bar chart using this frequency table. We want to draw a bar chart using a frequency table. Our horizontal line will be represented by the number of apples, while the frequency will be the vertical line. This is our horizontal line, number of apples, and the vertical line will be the frequency of the number of times the apples are occurring. So we have 1 apple, 3 people got 1 apple. We have 2 apples, 5 people bought 2 apples. We have 3 apples. 8 people bought 3 apples. We have 4 apples, and 6 people bought 4 apples. And we have 5 apples, and 3 people bought 5 apples. So this information has been represented using a bar chart. You can see the bar chart, and you also see that they have equal spacings. You also have the bar chart have equal spacings, and there is a rectangular bar. Whatever rectangular bar we've drawn here will be the same size here, the same size here. You can't draw a bigger one here and also draw a small one, a smaller rectangle here. So it's not a bar chart because we have equal rectangular bars, quantity of equal rectangular bars with equal spacing. So this rectangle, this bar chart has represents the information or the given data. So this is the number of apples against vertically the frequency. So the frequency is plotted against the number of apples. And one apple, 3 people got 1 apple. 1 apple. And 2 apples, 5 people got 2 apples. 3 apples, 8 people got 3 apples. 4 apples, 6 people got 4 apples. And 5 apples, 3 people got 5 apples. So the information has been represented using a bar chart. A pie chart. A pie chart is a graph in the shape of a circular pie, which is divided into sectors whose angles are used to display data. This bar chart is a circular form, and the circular pie, and is divided into sectors, meaning it's divided into angles, into a portion of angles. But the total sum of this pie must give us 360 degrees. And these angles are used to display data. A pie chart is a graph in the shape of circular pie, and they are divided into different sectors, different angles, and the sum of these angles must be 360 degrees. And the angles are used to display the data. Example: a transport company has 6 lorries, 4 vans, and 2 cars. A transport company has 6 lorries, 4 vans, and 2 cars. Question number 1. How many vehicles does the transport company have? Solution. Before we answer the solution, we have to prepare a frequency table. This is a vehicle. Another vehicle we have the lorries, the vans, the cars, and this is our tally and also the frequency. In lorries, we have 6 lorries. The vans is equals to 4 vans, and cars 2 cars. Total, we are having 12. And this is our tally. Like I said earlier on, when we have the put stroke, 1 is 1, you put down 1 stroke, 2 strokes, 3 strokes. When we have 5, the 5th stroke will be crossing the 4 strokes to be 5. And when you have the 6th stroke, you start all over again to be 1 stroke. And this is the 5th stroke plus this one will give us 6. This is 4 strokes. And when you have 10 frequency, you have the 5th one or the 9th one will be crossing the other 4 strokes to be 10, to make it 10. So we're having a set of 2 tally. We form 2 sets of this, making 10 frequency. But in this question, we're having just 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one will cross it, make it 5. You start again with 1 stroke to make it 6. This one is 4 strokes, you put down 4 strokes. This is 2, you put down 2. And the total is equals to 5, equals to 12. How many vehicles does the transport company have? The transport company has 12 vehicles, total of 12. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 will give us 12. The transport company has total of 12 vehicles. Now the second questions follow. Draw a pie chart to show how the vehicles are divided. Draw a pie chart to show how the variables are divided. Solution. Sum of angle in a pie chart or a complete resolution is equal to 360 degrees. So the total sum of angles in a pie chart is equal to 360 degrees. Before we can draw a pie chart, we must know how to divide the variables or the angles into sectors. But for us to be able to know the angles that each variable represents, the angles that each variable represents, so we must divide the circle or the pie chart into sectors. Now the first one, we have the lorries. And the lorries, we have 6 lorries as frequency. And don't forget that the total vehicles is equals to 12. Once you get the exact angle, it will be 6 divided by 12 times 360 degrees. 6 divided by 12 times 360 degrees. And 12 in 360, we'll be having 90. We'll be having 30. I take that again. 6 divided by 12 times 360 degrees. And 12 in 360, we have 30 because 3 times 12 is 36. So 30 times 12 will give us 360. So 12 divided by 360, we can find 30. We have 30. And 30 times 6 will give us 180 degrees. 30 times 6 will give us 180 degrees. So lorries will be representing angle 180 degrees. So we have the van, which is 4, and the total sum of the frequency is equal to 12. So 4 divided by 12 times 360 degrees. We have here to be 30. 12 divided by 360 is 30, and 30 times 4 is 120 degrees. So van will be representing angle 120 degrees in the pie chart. We have cars to be 2. The total sum of frequency is 12, and 2 divided by 12 times 360 degrees, and 12 by 360 we have 30, and 30 times 2 we have 60 degrees. The cars will be representing 60 angle 60 degrees. And when you sum this total, we'll be having 360 degrees. Take note, whenever you sum your angles and it's not up to 360, meaning your angles are not complete and or they are not correct. Your angles must give you 360 degrees. It must give you the total sum of the angles must be equal to 360 degrees. So we can now draw our pie chart. Draw a pie chart to show how the vehicles are divided. This is the pie chart. This is lorry. And like I told you, lorry will be representing angle 180 degrees. And this is the car. The cars will be representing angle 60 degrees. And the vans will be representing angle 120 degrees. Now, these 3 vehicles have been divided into sectors. We have the lorries 180 degrees. We have the cars 60 degrees, and we also have the van 120 degrees. 120 degrees. So we've come to the end of today's class. Today's class is using graphical method or graphical ways of representing data. We have discussed the pictogram, we also discussed the bar chart and the pie chart. And I know that you'll be able to use the pictogram, the bar chart, and the pie chart to represent any given data. You can be able to construct your frequency table by yourself and also be able to plot the bar chart with any given information, and also be able to plot the pie chart with any given information, and the pictogram with any given information. Your notes have been uploaded in the school website, and assignments have been given. Please make sure you do the assignments to be able to familiarize yourself with the graphical method of representing data. Today, we've come to the end of today's class. Don't forget to be updated. These are our week 10 videos. So don't forget to be updated from week 2 to week 10 videos. So take care of yourself and stay safe. Thank you.